Aquatics Nation, this is your community, and I am your host of the Aquatics Today Podcast, Jamal Hill. So strap in whether you're on your way to work or you're already there. Let's get inspired. Let's get it going. Aquatics Nation, top of the top. It is Tuesday, March the 8th, and you are live with Jamal Hill on the Aquatics Today Podcast. As we said in that intro, welcome. Hope you're having a beautiful day. I hope this is finding you in a wonderful place. Let's get right into it, folks. Today's quote is brought to us by podstatus.com. Podstatus is an amazing tool. They pretty much take all of the insights from Apple Podcasts, Spotify Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and put them into one form where you can track the progress of your podcast. This podcast, ladies and gentlemen, Aquatic Today, is actually the number one podcast in about 7 countries right now in the sports and swimming section. Number 2 in Canada, number 5 in swimming in California, in the United States. I stand corrected there. So definitely check that out. Thank you, Pod Status, for this amazing quote today. Today's quote: if you want to go far, go together. Oh, I apologize. Here we go. If you want to go quick, go alone. But if you want to go far, go together. That's an old African proverb, ladies and gentlemen. I know you've heard it before. And today being episode 6, and episode 6 being all about 5 ways to maximize your team, I got a story for you. A story about a time where I was running. I'm telling you, I was running so fast and so quick, but I wasn't actually making as much progress as I thought I was. Ladies and gentlemen, the year was 2017. I was a fresh college dropout, and ultimately I was trying to make my first Olympic team at that time. For those of you who don't know, I have Charcot-Marie-Tooth, a type of neuropathy, and it puts me a part of that disability community. But at that time, I was still in the proverbial closet, right? I hadn't opened up about that to anyone. So my vision was not to join the Paralympics, but still to join the Olympic movement. And ultimately, over the course of about 3 years, I jumped 3 teams. And listen, me jumping those 3 teams by myself, I traveled jumping those 3 teams probably about 3,000 miles. I'm saying I went from coast to coast jumping teams in pursuit of what I was looking for. And listen, I know that going far together is what this is about, but I'm just trying to help you understand the amount of movement I had going on in those 3 years until I found a place that I could call home, until I found a place that I felt real team synergy. And that's actually with the Swim Uphill Victors. So shout out to the Victors and head coach Wilma Wong for running an amazing program out of the Pasadena Foothills. So how can you, right, help somebody like me, help somebody like yourself, or just help somebody else on your team maximize their potential? How do we do that? I got a few ways to do that. Number 1, do you want to avoid those useless meetings? Meetings can be an incredible waste of time. The average professional wastes about 4 hours in unproductive meetings each and every week. So create an agenda for your meetings, distribute it in advance, and invite only the people who really need to attend that meeting on time, and start and end it as quickly as possible. Can't stress this enough. Avoid those useless meetings. Number 2, you want to set clear goals. All right. In one study, 63% of employees reported that they wasted time at work because they weren't aware of what work was a priority and what wasn't. Okay, so as you're growing this team, you got to know it's not just you. It's not just you, right? You're able to do all the things that you're able to do as an agency because of the people you work with. So give them clear goals. My team over here at Aquatics Today, they have a checklist every week, and they got to-dos every day. So there's never a moment, even if they can't catch up with the boss, where they are curious, well, what's next? All right. That number 3, and this I think is really the biggest one, Do not punish failure. We all make mistakes. It's part of being human. The key is to learn those valuable lessons from those mistakes so we don't make them again. All right? And when members of your team make honest mistakes, don't punish them. Instead, encourage them to try again. That is what is going to produce growth. That is what's going to make your team really, really happy. Here we go. Check this out. We're into the last two reasons here. Reason number 4, or way number 4, to maximize your team, get the most out of your team, you gotta offer opportunities for self-development. Okay, the members of your team are going to be more valuable to your organization and to themselves when they have opportunities to learn new skills. Give your team the training they need to advance in their careers and to become knowledgeable about the latest technologies and industry news. I cannot stress this enough, Aquatics Nation. You have to build in opportunities for self-development, not only for yourself as the leader, but for your team. Last but not least, and this is the one we always get the pushback on, but we all know the truth. You gotta pay your people what they're worth, okay? When you set your employees' salaries, be sure that their pay is consistent with what other companies in the industry, with what other agencies. Heck, if you're calling yourself a leader in aquatics, if you're calling yourself a leader in the space, everything should reflect that. And look, we've all 100% been on that 9 to 5 at one point or another. Some of us are still there. Some of us have chosen a different path. And heck, some of us are on that 12 to 12 schedule. Remember this, 26% of engaged employees, these are the ones that we really want. These are the leaders underneath leadership, say they would leave their current job for just a 5% increase in pay. I'm telling you, don't lose great people because you're underpaying them. Aquatics Nation, it's a quick one this morning. We're in, we do our job, and we're out. All right, it's just like that 50-meter sprint. So check this out. Couple of amazing updates. April 20th, we're going to be having the Aquatics Equity Summit. Some really powerful speakers, representatives from United Nations, the World Health Organization, the Red Cross, the Islamic Relief Fund, gold medal Olympians, gold medal Paralympians. They're all going to be at the Aquatics Equity Summit hosted by Aquatics Today on April the 20th. So stay tuned for that. There's going to be a landing page, and you're going to be able to register for that really, really soon. Going to be an amazing event. Trust me, you won't want to miss it. And that's all I got for you today. So if you enjoyed today's episode, make sure you subscribe to the show, share it with a friend. This is the only way we grow, right? Hey, I wanna grow. I wanna go far. So we gotta do this together. Push this podcast out there. If you're enjoying the content, push it out there. Share it with somebody. That's all I need you to do. Other than that, you know what it is. Suit up, take the dive, and be that hero, Aquatics Nation. Jamal Hill, signing out.